Good morning, everyone. Olga chose such a beautiful song for the prelude this morning. I could have danced all night. I love that song. So this morning, as we are going to do all month, we're going to stay in gallery view for a few moments as we do a special online greeting, also known as the Brady Bunch greeting. You're invited to turn to the people around you and wave as a sign of graceful greetings this morning. Up into the camera, up, down, to the side. Let everyone know how happy you are to see everybody this morning. It's so good to be here together. So welcome this morning. You who come in need of healing, you who are confused or who have been betrayed. Welcome with your problems and your pain. Welcome to your joys and your wonderings. Welcome your need to hope, your longing for assurance. Instead of answers here, may you find safety for your questions. Instead of promises, may you find community for your struggles. People with hands and hearts to join you in engaging the challenges and changes of our day.
Pam, you're speaking to mute.
Our telesliding this morning is Fearful Joy by Rabindranath Tagore. Is it beyond thee to be glad with the gladness of this rhythm, to be tossed and lost and broken in the whirl of this fearful joy? All things rush on, they stop not, they look not behind, no power can hold them back. They rush on, keeping step with that restless, rapid music. Seasons come dancing and pass away. Colors, tunes, and perfumes pour in endless cascades in the abounding joy that scatters and gives up and dies every moment.
And now you're invited through the threshold. We each have a dance. We are all participants in life's sacred dance of living and dying. We all have a rhythm, a drumbeat in our heart that we long to follow. Today, we dare to dance our own dance. Dare to dance with dreamers, sing their song. Dare to dance their stories, sing out strong. Dare to dance with freedom your whole life long. Dare to dance again. Whether we dance on our feet or in a chair, with our tapping fingers and toes, or in our hearts, our dance is our affirmation that joy exists and our expression of who we are. The world needs your dance. We need your precious, one-of-a-kind way of moving through the world. Dare to dance with dreamers, sing their song. Dare to dance their stories, sing out strong. Dare to dance with freedom your whole life long. Dare to dance again. May we dare to let go and dance with renewed vigor as we allow the warmth of hope to fill our bodies and souls. Lift up your head to meet the day. Get ready for life is all around. Fortify your hearts with compassion and action. And if rain still lingers, open the umbrellas of hope and set out anyway, for we are called to dance again. And now let's join in singing together with microphones muted our opening song, Spirit of Life.
Stories of
All this month, we are looking at some examples of people who have given us inspiration by just being themselves, dreaming their own dream. And today, our dreamer is a 10-year-old from Billings, Montana, whose kind deed went viral and touched the hearts of thousands. Adapted from a news story from Billings, Montana, news channel ABC7, reporter Heather Graff titled her story, "We Need Kindness."
Today's Time for the Generations is a letter. It's titled Emma's Letter. Emma sat and snuggled into her mom's warm side. They were watching the morning news together, like they always did on Saturdays. The news today was full of accounts of the riot that had happened at the nation's capital. A terrifying video had just been shown. Emma watched as the video showed a Capitol police officer getting crushed in a door. She felt shocked and confused. The policeman had cried out in pain. Emma realized that big tears were dripping down her face. She turned to her mom. "Why is this happening?" she asked. "Why is this happening to him?" Her mom switched off the TV, hugged Emma tight, and asked Emma, "Do you want to tell me what you're feeling and thinking?" "I'm confused," Emma said, wiping her eyes. "Why are people being so mean? Why are they hurting him when he's just doing his job?" Her mother sighed. "I don't know. I'm confused too, and angry. I don't know what to do about it either. But I do know that in the end, kindness truly wins over hate." "You know, you love to write letters, Emma. Would you like to write to the officer and tell him how you feel?" Emma made a get well card. Inside, she carefully printed, "Dear Officer, I'm Emma, and I'm 10 years old. I hope you heal from being crushed. I feel bad for you. Those people acted really badly in hurting you. I hope you and your family are nice and healthy. When I saw the video on TV about people crushing you with a door, I almost cried. Get well, Emma." Emma added some drawings and colored the front of the card. Then she showed it to her mom. "How are we going to get it to him?" Emma asked. "We don't even know the officer's name." Her mother got a twinkle in her eye. "I have an idea. I'll put it out on Twitter and see if someone knows who he is and where to send the card." Sure enough, pretty soon her mother got a reply to her tweet from the Washington, D.C. police, thanking Emma for her kind words and reporting that Officer Daniel Hodges was recovering well from his injuries, and letting her know they were sending her the address in a private message. Emma was so happy, imagining Officer Hodges' face when he got her card. "Emma, come see this," her mother shouted, excited. Holding out her phone, Emma looked at it and saw tweets and retweets. There were so many. People love what you did, Emma. You sent a message that here in Montana we care, and we just want to spread love and kindness. All I did was what I always do, write a letter, mused Emma. Yeah, said her mother softly. It's what you do. It's your gift.
Oh, thank you so much, all of you who have shared this morning. Lots of joys. Also, we are mindful of those for whom this is not joyful. We still have experienced losses. Not everyone is vaccinated, and we don't know when the youngest among us might be vaccinated. But There is hope, and we are beginning to be able to be together again a little bit more. And we're so thankful for the blessing of being together in community. And we hold all these joys and sorrows and concerns in our hearts, singing together, Draw the Circle Wide. Our reading this morning is, to begin with, The Sweet Grass, a poem by Mary Oliver. Will the hungry ox stand in the field and not eat of the sweet grass? Will the owl bite off its own wings? Will the lark forget to lift its body in the air, or forget to sing? Will the rivers run upstream? Behold, I say, behold the reliability and the finery and the teachings of this gritty earth gift. Eat bread and understand comfort. Drink water and understand delight. Visit the garden where the scarlet trumpets are opening their bodies for the hummingbirds, who are drinking the sweetness, who are thrillingly gluttonous. For one thing leads to another. Soon you will notice how stones shine underfoot. Eventually, tides will be the only calendar you believe in. And someone's face whom you love will be as a star, both intimate and ultimate, and you will both be heart-shaken and respectful. And you will hear the air itself, like a beloved, whisper, "Oh, let me, for a while longer, enter the two beautiful bodies of your lungs." The witchery of living is my whole conversation with you, my darlings. All I can tell you is what I know. Look, and look again. This world is not just a little thrill for the eyes. It's more than bones. It's more than the delicate wrist with its personal pulse. It's more than the beating of the single heart. It's praising. It's giving until the giving feels like receiving. You have a life. Just imagine that. You have this day, and maybe another, and maybe still another. Someday I'm going to ask my friend Paulus, the dancer, the potter, to make me a begging bowl, which I believe my soul needs. And if I come to you, to the door of your comfortable house, with unwashed clothes and unclean fingernails, will you put something into it? I would like to take this chance. I would like to give you this chance. We do one thing or another. We stay the same or we change. Congratulations if you have changed. Let me ask you this. Do you also think that beauty exists for some fabulous reason? And if you have not been enchanted by this adventure, your life, what would do for you? What I loved in the beginning, I think, was mostly myself. Never mind that I had to, since somebody had to. That was many years ago. Since then, I have gone out from my confinements, though with difficulty. I mean the ones that thought to rule my heart. I cast them out. I put them on the mush pile. They will be nourishment somehow. Everything is nourishment somehow or another. And I have become the child of the clouds and of hope. I have become the friend of the enemy, whoever that is. I have become older, and cherishing what I have learned, I have become younger. And what do I risk to tell you this, which is all I know? Love yourself, then forget it, then love the world.
Let it be a dance we do. May I have this dance with you through the good times and the bad times too. Let it be a dance. Let the dancing song be heard. Play the music, say the words, and fill the sky with sailing birds. Let it be a dance. Let it be a dance. Let it be a dance. Learn to follow, learn to lead. Feel the rhythm, feel the need to reap the harvest, plant the seed. Let it be a dance. Let it be a dance we do. May I have this dance with you through the good times and the bad times too. Let it be a dance. Everybody turn and spin. Let your body learn to bend. And like a willow with the wind, let it be a dance. Let it be a dance. Let it be a dance. A child is born, the old must die. A time for joy, a time to cry. Take it as it passes by. Let it be a dance. Let it be a dance we do. May I have this dance with you through the good times and the bad times too. Let it be a dance. Morning star comes out at night. Without the dark there is no light. If nothing wrong, then nothing's right. Let it be a dance. Let it be a dance. Let it be a dance. Let the sunshine, let it rain. Share the laughter, share the pain. And round we go again. Let it be a dance.
Unmute. We've spoken a lot in the past year of resilience, of making it through, of self-care and mutual care, and the challenge at times of feeling like we even have our feet under us. The feeling of danger, of grief, of damaged hopes and dreams, of selves, sometimes feeling shattered and in tatters. I still feel a gut punch whenever I remember that in our country alone, we have lost a person per minute of the last year. And yet, no matter how damaged and broken we may feel, no matter the blows and crises and drip, drip of daily despair that has seemed to assail us for so long, the truth is that we are still fundamentally whole, wholly worthy, wholly loved, wholly welcomed, wholly precious and of infinite value, wholly unique and wonderful. You are beautiful, beloveds. Every part of you, beautiful, just the way you are. You are extraordinary, breathtaking. You do not need to change anything about yourself to be welcome in this beloved community. Your skin, your hair, your belly, your limbs, your face, your habits, your reactions, your talents and gifts and weaknesses and strengths, your smiles, your tears, your hopes and fears, all of it, all of you are wholly and completely welcome. You are worthy, and though we are all unfinished, you are needed just as you are. When offering our gifts to the world, our own unique and joyful dances, we are too often hampered by doubts and fears. Just as Emma asked herself, "What can I do? Just a little girl." We too often ask ourselves, "Am I too clumsy? I am not as good at it as so-and-so. She's dancing a samba. Should I be doing that too? Who would want to dance with me? Who would ever want to see me dance?" When I went out with Linda Clark a couple of days ago to film the little dance sequences for the threshold moment with my red umbrella, I had so much fun. I felt free and light and happy. And then Linda sent me the clips, and as I watched them, my first thought was, "Oh, I can't show this to the congregation." I thought, that's not really even dancing, just jumping around like an idiot. But you know, as I've watched those clips a few more times as I made this video, I began to see that my dance is fine. It's an expression of the joy within me. And as long as I forget who might be watching, I'm finding I like that video. Because when the thought of others watching us dance makes us uncomfortable, we are thinking of them watching with critical eyes. We wonder what they think our dance should be like. We wonder if they think it's not good enough. You know, I'm reminded of that song that was popular a few years ago. Sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. And I'm also remembering that one of the reasons I love the comedian Ellen DeGeneres is that she has made it a practice on her show to get her whole studio audience to get up and dance like nobody's looking. And when you remove that judgment from your gaze, everyone's dance is beautiful. In his book, Let Your Life Speak, Parker Palmer says, "Our deepest calling is to grow into our authentic selfhood, whether or not it conforms to some image of who we ought to be. And as we do, we will not only find the joy that every human being seeks, we will also find our path of authentic service in the world." And so it's our challenge, if we are to live a wholehearted life of authenticity and joy and blessing. is to forget all the voices telling us who and what we ought to be, how we ought to eat and sleep, how we ought to organize that committee, how we ought to parent or do our job, whether we should participate in a protest or write to our representative or post our opinion on Facebook or send a get well card. If we let go of all the oughts and listen to the deep drumbeat of our lives, it will call us into our own path of authentic service and joy. As we lean into our gifts, our dance with life will begin to reflect the wellspring of our deepest values, passions, talents, and resilient strength. All of them are welcome. All of them are desperately needed. What is your way to dance with life? Dance to your own drummer. Stop following other people's drummers. Sing your song. It is good enough. It's more than good enough. It's brilliant. You are enough. May we each dare to dance our dreams and share the simple yet profound gifts that are waiting to be blessings in the world. And now, as we go forth into our lives again, I want to invite everyone to stay after for a little bit for our coffee hour chat time. And I want to especially invite anyone who's here with us for the first time to feel free to join into the conversation. We would love to get to know you a little bit. And I will end with the words of the poet Hafiz, who said, "Every child has known God, not the God of names, not the God of don'ts, not the God who never does anything weird, but the God who knows only 4 words and keeps repeating them, saying, 'Come dance with me, come dance.'"
We all have a rhythm and we all have a pulse and we all have a song to sing. We all have a rhythm and we all have a pulse and we all have a song to sing. So find your heart's song. Your heart is a drum beat. You are as strong as the earth beneath your feet. We all have a rhythm and we all have a pulse and we all have a song. We all have a song. We all have a rhythm and we all have a pulse and we all have a song. We all have a song. So find your heart's song. We all have a song. Your heart is the drum beat. We all have a beat. You are as strong. We all are strong as the earth beneath your feet. As the earth beneath our feet. We all